Hi, and welcome to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, located on the Kirkwood Highway here in Wilmington, Delaware. I'm telling you, we got some exciting cars we're going to show you here in just a minute, but I want to introduce, I don't want to call him Dad because I'm older than he is, but he's the head of the family here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. Steve Boyd, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, Tim. How about yourself?
Good. I mean, I come onto this lot. Every time I come on it, I'm amazed that, first thing, the same people for the last, it seems like 100 years, but, longevity with the employees here, longevity with customers. That's what and it's a family. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, we're family owned for over 54 years now. And, we've got guys that have retired from us and guys that are going to retire from us. I mean, our sales manager last year was here for 44 years. We got guys in service here for 35 years. Guys in parts here for 25 years. Guys in sales here for over 20 years.
Yeah, but it's a part of the family. But that's the employees. But to keep the employees that happy, you got to keep customers coming back and back and back. I mean, so you got to really make customers happy.
Well, yeah, but you can't make customers happy unless your employees are happy. Your employees are an extension of you. So, you take care of your employees take care of the customers, and everybody happy. It's a win-win situation.
It's all here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway. And I'm amazed, and we were talking as we were walking down through here, I'm amazed that you got cars on the lot, first of all.
We got cars. We got cars. That's what happens when you're on an earn and turn system. So when you sell them, you earn them. But if you don't sell them fast enough, your inventory is going to drop because you don't earn that quick back. They look, and they're looking for dealers to be at 130 and 140% turn rate on their inventory coming in. So that means if I have 50 cars coming in, they're looking for me to sell like 75 cars that month. And that's what we've been doing. We're ordering a lot of cars for customers, so that builds it up right there. And we're not charging over list price like a lot of dealers are, even though there was a shortage of cars. We just didn't feel that was the right thing to do because we've never done business like that.
Yeah, and that's what helped, and that continues here. And on top of that, you always, when you're bringing somebody into the family, it's like, let's see how much we can help you out, and get you started here. So your main concern is getting them everything you possibly get them, Steve.
Absolutely. We take the the zip code that you live in and the VIN number of the car that you're looking at. We put it into the computer with Chrysler. We see all the available rebates. Yesterday we had a guy here from Troop 2 down the street, state trooper. He was buying a new car. And he is under the first responders because he's a police officer. So that was an extra $500 rebate we got for him. We also got him a rebate for having a Conquest car that was targeted by Chrysler. So that was an extra $500 on top of that. So, we ended up finding him an extra $1,000. It's not our money, it's Chrysler's money, and we want to pass it on to the customer. It makes it easier for them to buy the car.
It's not going to affect you guys, and at least so you really try to take care and welcome people to the family. I'm looking at all these. What do we got here? Because there's a kind of off to the side here.
This is our Dodge lineup. We got one or two more that haven't been cleaned up and put down here yet, but we're going to start with the Durango over there. And that's the Durango Rt, which means it has a Hemi in it. And that's, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. It's got your sunroof. It's got navigation. It's got, all the goodies inside, heated seats, everything like that. And it's 0% for 72 months.
72 months, 0%.
72 months, 0%. And we are selling them as fast as they come off the truck because that is a hot car. And for that to have 0% for 72 months, that's like, a gift from God.
I'm telling you, it's a gift from Daddy anyways, So that you're telling me that you got some good deals going on.
We got some great deals. If you don't want the 0% for 72 months on that Durango, you can always opt for the $3,200 in rebates that they have on it. It's an either-or kind of deal, but it's a great deal. And if you go over to the next set of cars here, they're two Chrysler 300s. Okay, great touring car, beautiful to take on the road, go anywhere you want. It's available with either a 6-cylinder or a Hemi, but another car, 0% for 72 months. And we're selling every single one of them that we get in. It's just that hot.
Right. I'm telling you, but when you're looking at it, I mean, you're giving the car away for what the car is priced at. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Now, I got to take it back to your story just a minute ago and saying if you come in here and you guys are going to do your digging, and if you've got something to qualify for something else, guess what? You got some more coming off.
You get it. Yeah, it's that easy. I mean, it's computerized. It's very simple. Like I say, the VIN number of the car, your zip code and your name, and then we find out any available rebates on the car, and then we also find out if you're on a private mail list from Chrysler and you what they are called a TDM, which is a targeted direct mail customer for Chrysler. There's extra rebates for that too. So
you got to dig, people. You got to dig. That's what they do for you here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is.
The Dodge Brothers, baby. The Fast and the Furious 392 Scat Pack Challenger. You're not going to get a hotter color than these two. You got Hellraisin right here, which is the purple one, and next to it you've got the black. Wesley Snipes says always bet on black. But these babies are the hottest cars on the market right now. Scat Pack Challengers, Hellcat Challengers. You just can't find them anywhere, and we've got them because we sell a ton of them when we've earned them. So 0% for 72 months on these cars. And when you can't keep them in stock, getting 0% for 72 months on them, I mean, I'm glad they're doing it, but I don't know why they're doing it. Let's say it that way.
Well, that's what surprises me because of the shortage and everything. I think it's Chrysler's way of saying, hey, we understand what you've been through too, and we're not going to change what we've been doing.
Yeah, I guess. But that's 485 horsepower right there on these two cars. So
and they never do it
everywhere you want to go. But if that's not enough for you, this just came in yesterday, and this is the Hellcat Charger. Wide body. You'll notice the extra flares on the side here so they can put the bigger tires on them. That's what they call the wide body. And that is over 700 horsepower. 700. So, you get two keys with it. You get a red key and you get a black key. With the black key, you're pushing out about 500 horsepower. When you use that red key, it tunes that motor up and you're pushing out over 700 horsepower. And, we're getting calls from all over the country on this car already because there's none of them out there. We'd like to sell it to somebody local. Again, 0% for 72 months on a car that's nowhere in the country. Like, I don't know what to say, but that is a unbelievable deal.
Okay, all you guys out there that just hit that 50, what is mid-time crisis or whatever.
Yeah.
Here it is for you right there.
I mean, if you're looking back to these cars, these cars bring you back to the muscle cars of the 70s.
Yeah, well, this reminds me. This is what built Mopar.
Absolutely, and let's call it the way it is, Tim. Back when these were muscle cars in the 70s, they were pushing about 3.25, 350 horse. Now you're talking about 700 horsepower. That's insane.
Don't stick anything out the windows because you might take off. I'm telling you, that is unbelievable. Nice looking ride too. I just love the look of it. I mean, it's just a good looking.
Yeah, it's bad to the bone.
What I like about it, you got, if you got a family, a little bit of starting a family or whatever, you got a little bit of room back in the back.
Yeah, and on the Charger, that's a 4-door car, so it's not classified, like the 2-door cars for your insurance rates.
Oh, I never thought about that. There you go. It's all here for you, Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway. Steve, I want to talk about, if I can, your website because you guys do a tremendous job. I don't know how you manage to keep up with it as much as you do, but it seems to update. I mean, if something changes, it changes.
Yeah. Well, we have a full-time guy that all he does is take the pictures of the cars. So as they come in, we get them prepped, we get them cleaned. He's taking the pictures, getting them up there on the website, and everything downloads overnight from our computer when we get it in for the pricing and the rebates and so forth. So everything's up there. But if you go to brandywinejeep.com, you'll see every one of our cars, new or used. You'll see what the price is. You'll see the window stickers on there with all the equipment, all kinds of pictures. You can fill a credit app out on there. You know, you click on the confirm button and make an appointment. And Mr. Anthony, our our director of internet sales, he'll set you up an appointment for a VIP appointment. Tell him which car you're interested in. We have the car pulled up, waiting for you outside. You'll see your name and lights when you come into the showroom. There's a big screen, and it'll have your name up there and your appointment time and the car that you're coming in on, so we know you're coming. And we don't want to waste your time. You know, everybody's time is valuable. It's not something that you can get back. So while you're out driving the car because it's already pulled up, we're out appraising your car. You come back, and we have numbers ready for you. It's that simple.
All here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway.
Well, Tim, over here we've got our Wranglers that we've just gotten in. We were very short on them because we sell every one we get. They're you know, there's nothing like it on the market. And like with everything else, we're Jeeping it real with all the Jeeps that we got here. We've got two-door Wranglers. We've got the Sport. We've got the Rubicon. We've got the four-door Wranglers in the Sport. We have the Sahara. We have the Rubicon models. And we also have the 4XE model. And the 4XE model is the hybrid model. Why does that make a difference? Well, because it's a hybrid, you get a $7,500 tax credit from the federal government when you buy that car. So
with the Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, on a Jeep Wrangler. When you do that on a car that has no rebates at all, $7,500 makes a big difference. So that's a very, very tough car to get. We've got two of them right now, and the problem with it is that there's so many sold orders in the system that Chrysler is building out its complete allocation on sold orders, and it's tough to just get a stock order built without having a sold order, but we happen to have two of them.
Yeah, so if you're looking to look at one and test drive it, you got about 2 hours to get down here and do so, because they're gonna go quick. I've never heard of any kind, but that's the government, not Chrysler, because Wranglers don't need any kind of rebate. They don't need any special offers. Wranglers always sell, Steve. I mean, that's been the bread and butter for Jeep since, well, that was the Jeep at the beginning.
1941, since they built them for the Army. But if you want to see a Wrangler and see the difference on the 4XE, you'll notice that they have the blue emblems on them down there. They're outlined in blue with the Jeep and the 4XE and the Wrangler Unlimited. So that'll right away point you out to your 4XE Wrangler hybrid as opposed to the regular ones down there.
Yeah, now that's the hybrid brand then. So that if any on the road you see, that's going to tell you.
Yeah. And that, this is a Sahara with a high altitude package on it. That gives you the black wheels and the 4XE. Everybody wants the black wheels. Tough cars to find because they're sold out of the parts, just like everything else in the United States. I don't know if you've been to the supermarket lately, but there's supply chain problems. And, we got it. We've got it here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it just blows my mind because, I look at all that we've been through over the last two and a half years now, that you guys just continually are able to do it right for the customer. I mean, there was a time there, everybody was worried, what was happening,
When this thing started back in March of 2020, we didn't know what was coming next, and we were shut down for 2 days, and then they, allowed us to open back up by appointment, and thank God they did, because as you know, that was the staple of our business. These VIP appointments, we've been doing it for years, and that was perfect for us. So, we transformed right into this new normal of what they're calling it, and thank God, we were able to keep everybody working. We're selling lots of cars, we're breaking records, and we're doing it with less cars on the lot, and we're just doing it more efficiently.
Yeah, and when you say that, because one of the hard things I always get is the big boys, but you got a couple other kind of Wranglers here. Before we go over that, I just want to look over here, Steve, and talk about, because this, to me, when they came out with this, they answered every question known to man.
Yeah. I mean, for years, people were talking about the Wranglers, and they would send them out to a custom shop, and they would put a pickup bed on the back of them. Well, Jeep said, geez, why don't we just build one like that? And they brought it out, and they called it the Gladiator. So it's the Jeep pickup, and it's just like a Wrangler, except you've got the pickup body on the back. And people are just absolutely loving it. I mean, if you get a chance to go to Jeep Week down in Ocean City, Maryland, you'll see these things all over the place. They're running up and down the beach on the obstacle courses they got set up, and they're all lifted and this and that. And these cars will go anywhere, but and they're just like the Wranglers. There's clubs that you join with them and everything, and people absolutely love them. Plus, it can tow up to 7,000 pounds. So if you've got a 24-foot boat, it'll tow it for you. Unbelievable. Here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, you can see you're stocked up. Your hottest selling vehicle on the road, though, has always been, the Grand Cherokee is our biggest seller here. It always has been. We're an SUV kind of store, and that's what our customers like. And we've always done a big job with Grand Cherokees. And we're one of the biggest Grand Cherokee dealers in the Mid-Atlantic Business Center, which has over 300 dealers in it. This one here, this is your classic Grand Cherokee that we've had since 2014 when this was redesigned. And we sell a ton of them. We also have the new ones next to it. But this one, what makes it special, it's the last year for it, 0% for 72 months. And people are just coming in and buying them as soon as they get off the truck. We're standing in an empty spot right here because there's people in the showroom buying the white one that was parked here this morning. Yeah, and it came off the truck on Monday. Yeah, so but it's been that way for quite a while now. I mean, you got it to the point where, and that's how specialized you got, people would come in and you figured out early on, hey, if I place the order, they get the car quicker. Exactly. If they don't see what we they want here, we special order it for them. And when they put the sold order in like that with their name on it, it jumps them in front of the line for any kind of car that was getting built for dealer inventory. So they get it quicker. They get it what they want. They get to take advantage of the specials that are on now. So if they wanted the 0% for 72 months, they lock it in, and they get the car exactly in the color and equipment they want. Yeah, it just, when you started doing that by appointment only, that was back when you started doing that, was even then the supply, with the supply chain the way it is, but that's, your customers are loyal customers, Steve. When you say by appointment only or order it, they've been dealing with you long enough that they know they're going to get what you're telling them they're going to get. Yeah, I mean, Tim, you can't stay in business by over-promising and under-delivering. We like to, under-promise and over-deliver. So, we keep them up abreast of how their car's being built and how long it's going to take and everything like that. Some take longer, some don't, but they know exactly where they stand. Now, these are the new 3-row Grand Cherokees, the new redesigns, and we're selling these at a rate that, is just unbelievable. We're selling about 15, 16 of these a month, and we've only got 13 on the lot. We just got in the brand new redesigned 2-row Grand Cherokee last week, and it lasted 3 hours. The guy ran down here, he lasted 3 hours. He traded in a 2020 Explorer on it, and he just absolutely loves it. Yeah, so, we can show you pictures of some, but but you'll have them rolling in, Steve. They're on the trucks, and they're coming to you. It's just a matter, but the best way to get them is make your appointment, brandywinejeep.com. Come in, take a look at what we have. Tell us what you want to drive. We'll have it ready for you. And like I say, if that's not exactly what you want, we'll custom build you one. And if you're not looking for the pre-owned side of it, let's talk about Handpicked Marty. He's kind of
not getting out and about as much as what he should be. But
Marty's on the injured reserve right now. He's got a bad back, so we'll take a walk over there ourselves, and we'll take a look at the cars.
Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway, used cars, still the same place, just the other side of the building as we walk over there. And like we said, Marty's down and out right now, but I never dreamed that I'd come over to the used car side of it and start talking about a Tesla and a Lexus.
Yeah, we got a couple Highline pieces on here that the people traded in. And, you know, the one of them here is the Lexus 300, the RC 300. It's 2019. As you can see, sport coupe with the roof, with the leather, with all the gear. A very, very, very nice, clean car. What did they trade it in on?
Jeep.
A Wrangler.
You know, somebody got married.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's a Lexus, but, you know, these, I don't remember ever seeing any of them ever on a lot used. I mean, they're hard to come by.
Yeah, this is actually our third Tesla that we've traded in, and this is the Model S Performance Model 2019, again with all the gear in it and everything like that. It's got that, you know, self-driving autopilot kind of deal in it that it's got more electric stuff than me and you would know how to use, Tim. Let's put it that way.
Another one came in and got married, so you had to step on up, you know. But that's a nice, you know, I like those. I mean, I've ridden in one, and I can't believe the performance they have.
Everybody likes them, you know. They love them, and they have like a cult following. And this one here, look online, you'll see. We are priced thousands of dollars below everybody else online. And this is a nice car, and it won't last long.
Yeah, because you guys don't tell them. You know, your thing is Jeeps. This is the most Jeep Wranglers I think I've seen on a lot at one time.
Yeah, we're wheeling and dealing with some Wrangler business right now, so we're trading in old ones for some new ones. This is a real hot one. This is the 18 Moab Edition. So that's all loaded up with the big tires, the big wheels, the same color matching top on it. Not your run-of-the-mill Jeep Wrangler that you're going to find just anywhere on the used car lots anywhere.
No, these are gorgeous. I love the color.
Certified too,
Yeah,
Tim.
yeah. When you say that, Steve, because we didn't talk about it because we were talking about Lexus. We didn't talk about the certified plans that are here and available. I mean, you have the Chrysler Certified, and that's been around for years and years and years, and it gives you, you know, that extra. Well, explain it. It gives that peace of mind.
Basically, this car comes from the factory with a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Okay, when we certify them and put them through the shop and they get it checked out, that now becomes a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And that includes roadside assistance, towing, and everything like that for the whole 7 years.
Yeah, and peace of mind. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to worry about engine, transmission, four-wheel drive unit, rears, and everything, differentials, all covered for 7 years, 100,000 miles.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, I mean, what I liked is you always said, I wish I could do that for every car that comes on that qualifies.
Yep.
And you finally got a program that you can now do that.
Yeah, we went out and did that for, you know, our other makes and models through our warranty company. We told them to give us a warranty, certified, that would match the Chrysler Certified program, and they did. So it's a great, great plus to buy a used car from us here at Brandywine, because you just don't have to buy a Chrysler Jeep product to get a certified car. You can buy anything and get a certified car.
As long as it qualifies. I want to remind people that, because when you certify it, you're guaranteed, and you can take it anywhere in the country and get it repaired. I mean, that's the thing about it. So you got to stand beside it. But
look at it.
I'm amazed. I'm walking. There's nothing but Jeeps.
You know, yeah. You want a Wrangler with a matching color top? You got two of them right there. You don't like the matching color top? Oh, you got two of them right here. Well, I don't want a hard top. I want a soft top. Well, look at this bad boy.
I was going to say, out of all of them, I'm walking out. Bam, man. This
that's
is
it, man. You want to be seen? This is it. You'll be driving down the road, you get out of that car, they're going to think the Rock's getting out of that car or something, you know?
You're going to need a ladder to get out. That is a great-looking vehicle. I mean, they put the right tires on that. I mean, just a great
If
looking.
I'm not mistaken, I think there's around 10,000 miles on that car.
Oh,
2019. It doesn't get any newer than that.
I'm telling you.
Then we got the Wrangler Sport right next to it, 2017. So we've got, 17s, 18s, 19s. We got them all. You just got to come down and help yourself to one of these because they don't last long. As you know, there's not many on the new car lot. They're in short supply. The used cars are on fire with these things. Springtime, Katie bar the door. You won't be able to find one.
Yeah, right now, I was going to say right now is the time to buy one, and I'm buying that one right there. That is a gorgeous. I never thought I would like a yellow vehicle, but that just is a gorgeous vehicle. But Steve, if we can, going on up through here, you got some pickup trucks and.
Yeah, I mean, here you got a 19 Ford Expedition. You got a 2024 Runner. You got an F-150, a 14. Tough truck to find, a nice truck that's like not $50,000, I mean, here's a nice 7-year-old truck. Look at it. It almost looks brand new, and you're not going to have to get a mortgage to buy it. 16 Silverado.
Of course.
Nice truck. 18 Ram, and then we got 2 more tucked around the corner here that just can't fit on the front line.
Well, as we walk around here, I want to remind everybody, we're on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware. Real easy to get to off of 95, coming over from Philly, coming down from Kennett Square. Tell me about this one.
19 Silverado. I mean, it doesn't get any newer than that. Look, it's even got the tonneau cover on the back, the nice wheels. They're just nice trucks. Marty doesn't pull any punches. The one next to it over here, the GMC, we just traded it in. We haven't even got it through the shop yet. We got to get it through the shop, get it reconned, get it certified, and get it cleaned up. But an Elevation GMC truck there. Lot of people looking for that kind of stuff. I'm looking, we got it. Buick, Subarus. I mean, we've got them on the lot. Here's a Honda, a Chevy Trax, Buick Encore, Grand Cherokee, regular Cherokee, Pacifica, Durango RT.
Now, wait a minute. When you get down there, I'm going to come down here because I know we're going to be running out of time. But I saw this car. Now, I'm going to take the yellow one over there and say that's mine. But I saw this walking by, and I might change my mind when we started the show. I looked up there. This is bad to the bones.
Yeah, that just screams bad right from the front end coming at you, right? Looks like the Batmobile coming at you, man. It's a 7-passenger car. You got 3 rows of seating, 4-wheel drive, take you anywhere you want to go. Leather interior, navigation, the nice brass monkey wheels on it. Just a fat Durango.
That's what they were called. I was going to ask you, those wheels were they come out factory like that?
Yeah, that's a special option from the factory. The brass monkey wheel on it, and we've got 2 more Durangos parked right behind it. I mean, so. If you're looking for full-size SUVs, mid-size SUVs, we got them. Come on down, see us. Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway, brandywinejeep.com, online 24 hours, 7 days a week.